Emily Rose.
And I'm Dan Phil Green. Welcome to the weekend edition of Shell Point Today for March 15th, 16th, and 17th.
We're wrapping up your week by learning about an upcoming Academy program on publishing your own book.
So many people who have had fascinating, interesting lives and want to write it down, or just writing novels or writing whatever. And then publishing has changed so much, hasn't it?
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's really changed.
David Pavey is back with us to offer another inspiring devotional.
I hatched a plot to escape, and within 24 hours I packed, said goodbye, and hitched a ride home with a visitor.
And what would the weekend be without taking a look back at some of our favorite stories from the past week?
But first, we're casting out the snakes for a look back on this day in history. It was March 17th, 461, when Christian missionary St. Patrick passed away. It's believed that as a child, Patrick was kidnapped by Irish marauders. Following years of living as a herder, Patrick eventually returned to his native Great Britain, but he couldn't stop thinking of the people of Ireland. During a dream, Patrick was said to have heard the voices of Irishmen pleading with him to return to their country. Upon this vision, Patrick became an ordained bishop and returned to the island nation, preaching the gospel. His legend grew as he built churches, baptized thousands, and used a three-leaf clover to describe the Holy Trinity. And there's that myth about the snakes. For thousands of years, the day of St. Patrick's death has been observed as a religious holiday in Ireland. In more recent years, St. Patrick's Day has turned into a day of parades and festivities showing unity and strength for Irish descendants. And a fun fact, Emily, is that the first St. Patrick's Day parade was not held in Ireland, but in America. It happened in 1762 in New York City, where proud Irish soldiers marched through the city as a symbol of Irish pride.
I didn't know that.
Something new every day.
Fun fact, I danced in the St. Patrick's Day parade in New York City when I was on the dance team in high school.
How about that?
Yeah.
So.
Well, the Irish Pride celebration will be continuing into next Monday, where the Crystal is going green and offering a special dinner buffet. For $17, you can feast on all the traditional Irish-inspired fare, including corned beef and cabbage, bangers and mash, shepherd's pie, and more. There will also be a loaded dessert bar and plenty of Irish soda bread. Even if you're not Irish, don't let that stop you from wearing some green and heading out to the Crystal for a special Irish-themed buffet this Monday.
Also happening on Monday, it's the special Academy presentation from Seth Mendel about his journey up the Atlantic coast aboard a 36-foot schooner. It was 57 years ago when Seth and two friends decided to make the trip from Fort Lauderdale to Cape Cod. Along their journey, they encountered dangerous thunderstorms, a U.S. military destroyer, and hordes of hungry sharks. Seth will go into detail about his harrowing adventure that would appear to be straight out of an action movie. If you are a boat lover or would just love to hear about this amazing nautical survival adventure, then make sure you register for Monday's presentation in the Grand Cypress Room about sailing north on the Atlantic.
That's not the only Academy presentation happening this Monday. At 4:30 in the Grand Cypress Room, Professor Adrian Kerr will be heading back 10,000 years to try and unravel the origins of one of the Earth's oldest mysteries, Stonehenge. For centuries, this structure has played an important role as a religious and burial site, but who built it, and what was its original purpose? Professor Kerr will try to piece together the theories and findings that have turned Stonehenge into one of the most perplexing structures known to man. If you want more information about the latest historical presentation from Professor Adrian Kerr, head over to shellpoint.net and click on the Academy link.
Do you have an idea for the next great novel? Are you looking to get your memoirs published? If so, then there's the perfect Academy program for you happening next week.